Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Tim here. Hope everybody has had a really good weekend so far. I was just sitting here polishing my pipe. Didn't come out quite right. I guess I could have worded that a little differently. Was reminded of a story recently by a friend of mine that I used to work with. And since she is the one that recommended the story, and since she is the one that the story is kind of sort of about, I don't guess I feel too bad about using her name. Several years ago, I worked for Baptist Hospital, and I worked a regular shift. I worked in every other Saturday shift. My partner was a young lady named Shirley. Shirley is a fine person and just as country as turnip greens and cornbread. Well, the way that the ambulance service at Baptist during that period of time worked was everyone had a station, and we had at that time 5 stations. Well, this particular morning, Shirley and I were in Zone 3 out in New Hope, Mississippi. Kind of a little bedroom community of Columbus. And anytime a call went out at another station, everybody rotated and everybody moved up a station. So first thing that morning, there was a call went out in Zone 2. Shirley and I had gone on shift in Zone 3. So we load up and we head to the Zone 2 station to cover for the other crew. Well, while they were gone, I went in the bathroom and noticed that someone had attempted to pull a little joke on them. Now, for those of you that are not in the medical field, we carry some things called ammonia caps. They're about that long. It's a little crunchable pill kind of a thing. Has ammonia in it. It's used to treat DFO. That's done fell out. Not to be confused with DRT. That's dead right there. Or DAE, dead as Elvis. Whichever you prefer. But typically when someone falls out, you can use an ammonia cap and just bring them right back from the jaws of death just that quick. It just is amazing. Just a wonderful, wonderful drug. Well, you can also take 2 ammonia caps, and when you raise the seat on a toilet, you know those 2 little feet right there on the outer edge, you know? You can take you some Scotch tape and tape an ammonia cap across those 2 little feet, one on each side, and you ease the seat back down. Now the next fellow that comes along and plops down on that seat is going to break both of those ammonia caps instantaneously. And one of 2 things is about to take place. He's either coming out of there, or he's going to finish his business faster than he ever has in his whole wide life. Because that ammonia will get your attention. Well, I went in there and I saw where the other crew had obviously discovered this little trick that had been set for them. And they had taken them off and put them up on the tank of the toilet. Well, being one who loves a good joke, I thought I can't walk off and leave this like this. I've got to fix this back. So I did. I took them and I taped them back on the little feet, and I eased the little seat down. And I go about my business. Well, that Saturday, it was a particularly busy Saturday. We all were running around like chickens all day long. And Shirley and I finally had an opportunity to go eat lunch. little place on Old 82 right there in the older part of Columbus. And we went in to this little restaurant that we went into frequently. And on this particular day, she ordered and I ordered a tuna salad for lunch. Hot summertime, just wanted something light. So we both got a tuna salad, and it comes out and it's this big, huge tomato, you know, that's all cut up and with tuna in the middle of it. You know, you've had it before. Well, mine was just terrible. Apparently, someone had poured vinegar over the top of all of this. And I took a couple of bites of it, and it really wasn't that good. And Shirley was wading through hers, buddy. Well, about that time, another call goes out, and we are going to have to move again. This time, we've got to go to an area that we referred to as Midtown. So Shirley and I load up, and she wanted to know if I would drive so that she could finish eating her lunch. Absolutely. Nice guy that I am. So she got hers to go, and we're headed to Midtown, and Shirley is, she's wading through it. I mean, you know, I look over and she's on her fork. And I said, Shirley, did your salad taste funny? And she said, well, yeah, a little bit. I said, I know what it was. I said it was vinegar. Somebody poured vinegar on mine, and I assumed they did the same to yours. Vinegar? They poured vinegar on our salad. And I said, yeah. Well, Shirley flew hot. She was upset that they had done that. And nothing would do but that we were going to go back by there once we got free. She was going to give these people a piece of her mind. Well, we did that. And to appease her, they gave her 2 more tuna salads with vinegar. So, running here and there and yonder, we wind up back at the number 2 station that we had been at that morning. Same place where I had found the little joke that I refixed. Well, we're sitting in the little day room there where the TV is, and Shirley gets up and she disappears. And she stays gone for quite some time, 30, 45 minutes. Here in a little bit, she comes back in there, and she plops down on the couch beside me, and she goes, whew. I looked at her, I said, what's the matter, Shirley? I tell you one thing, when we go back across town, you gonna take me to the ER. I said, why? She said, cause that darn salad that we eat has done ruined me. I went in yonder just a little bit ago to go to the bathroom, and it was the strongest old ammonia pig you have ever smelt in your life. It was terrible. Just terrible. She told me that about 4 or 5 times. Now, I can taste blood in my mouth because I am chewing a hole in my bottom lip to keep from laughing. And finally, I couldn't take it anymore. And I said, Shirley, you're not ruined. There's nothing wrong with you. You stumbled onto a joke that I left for the other 2 guys. You just went in there and sat for 45 minutes on top of 2 ammonia caps. I said, did you not hear them break when you sat down? She said, well, yeah, but I just thought I'd done tore the toilet lid up. She said, you gonna tell everybody you know that, ain't you? I said, I'm not gonna tell a soul until I see somebody that I know or don't know. Shirley was a good partner. She and I had some interesting calls together. Just one of the many stories and adventures in EMS. Love y'all. This is Tim.